Nature TV. So I am a guest. His name is Cheta Maduka. He's an Afrobeats artist. We'll be having a conversation basically because he's actually a radiography student. That's a science student who has decided to go into music. Then after that, we'll be talking about imitation in Afrobeats. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
You're welcome. So talk to me. Did you choose music as a side hustle or a hobby?
Actually, I started music as an hobby first when I was 15 years old.
Okay.
But when I was about to enter university, I had a lot of things on my mind then, you know, parents and everything disturbing you about career goals and everything.
Yeah.
I had to combine both of the things together.
Okay.
Like basically when the pressure was too much, I told my parents I had to disturb them so much that I wanted to venture into music. They gave me time to think about it. So basically they told me that I have to finish school first before I have to venture into the music, but right now I'm doing it as a side hustle.
Okay.
So basically.
So talking about finishing school and venturing into music, you read radiography, right?
Yeah, I'm reading
And that's
radiography.
you're reading rather.
Yes.
You're in 300 level. Now tell me, how do you blend radiography? Because it's a serious course. How do you blend radiography and music?
I actually, when I'm on holidays, I only do music, but when I'm on school session, I leave everything behind and just focus on reading and school. That's why I combine both of them.
So it's not a distraction. None of them is distracting
So
you.
it's actually very distracting.
Exactly, because I wanted you to say that. But how distracting can it be though?
It can be very distracting because sometimes you see that there's a time you have opportunity to do this, but you're in school and you cannot do anything. You have maybe songs that you want to record. You have people that will actually want to work with you, things that you have to do immediately that time, but you don't have the opportunity and time to do it, so you have to just leave it behind, and it's a limitation to
Exactly.
to
I wanted
my
to
career.
ask you now, does it give you any form of setback? Does it give you any form of frustration?
Yes, there's frustration to it. Sometimes I actually feel sad sometimes because it's part of the thing that is not pushing my career forward because of that.
So, but why did you choose Afrobeats?
Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Afrobeats for me, I chose Afrobeat because I'm in Nigerian basically. So I have to choose Afrobeat. Afrobeat is for the culture, and Afrobeat is a blend of different culture, Yoruba, Igbo,
Hausa. And it's
yes.
basically for Africans.
Africans too, yeah. So that's why I chose Afrobeat.
Okay, so does it mean that your parents are now comfortable with you blending radiography and music?
Yes, they are comfortable. Yes, but they still give me trouble sometimes. Yeah, they're comfortable.
Of course, in an African home. Okay, so let's talk about imitation in Afrobeats. What do you think? Do you think Afrobeat artists are beginning to imitate each other?
Yes. Yes, the problem basically comes from the producer and the artist.
Why did you say so?
The producers, they always refine different I don't know how to explain this, but they always in the making of the music, that's the beats, they always refine loops of the same sounds every time, and it when they put out the music for the artist to sing, the music will always sound the same. And again, it comes from also the artist side. Artists always see that this type of sound is blowing up, so they try to blend in, or they try to sound the same with a song that is already trending. Yes, that's why Afrobeat artists usually sound the same.
Okay, and so you said something about producers and the sound they use for the artist.
Yes.
I thought the artists choose their sound.
artists choose their sound, but you sometimes the producers actually always refine. Like, I don't know how to put it. If you check from 2010, from 2010 to 2000 and maybe 15 or 16, you see that there's a change in music. Music that time it was sounding
different.
Different.
Yeah.
You know, during those days, music was sounding the same. It's just like, how would I put it? It's just like maybe a producer now, a different producer that will have different thing in mind, that might just be like, let him try this type of different sound for a trend to begin, and it can change music in the current days like this. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm also curious because in as much as you want to follow trend, I don't know, is it laziness? Because you're a producer, right? And I'm coming to your studio to record my music. You're meant to give me a unique sound.
A unique sound. You as an artist, is for you to choose.
Okay.
Everything is choice. It's for you to choose. You cannot blame the producer. You can actually tell the producer that you want a unique sound, but that will require a lot of work. And
I thought they pay producers
they
to record.
pay producers.
So what do you mean by lots of work?
It depends on the producer now. Like, they pay a lot. It requires a lot of work, because the artist and the producer will have to be working closely together. Like, they have to be closely together. They have to
be on same page.
On the same page. They have to, the artist and the producer will have to understand each other and understand this is how this guy flows on a song. This guy is not just a regular artist. You can see artists like London and Rema. They work closely together.
Yeah.
So like that's like somebody that produce different different sound that you see that is different. That's what I'm talking about.
But then again, does it mean the artist rather? Because you come to record in my studio and there's this trendy sound and I felt like, okay, let me put it in your music. Can't you tell the producer that, sorry sir, or guy, I beg, I need it different? Because you're saying it's better for the artist to talk sometimes.
It's better for the artist to talk.
Okay, or is it because of the amount you paid? Because you said there's so much work in creating new sound.
There's so much work because, like, the artist can tell the producer that he wants a different sound, and the producer might agree to it. And you know, producing different sound is not just like something you put out and you expect people to resonate with it immediately. Okay. You have to check what you're doing. You have to
So they have to do something that people are already used to.
And you have to check how people receive your song. You know, someone can just put out different sound and they might and artists usually used to be scared of how people receive their sound, because sometimes artists now they can put out, if you look at this recent album Rema drop, which is that is album.
Yeah.
Which contains Ozeba and other songs that are there, you see that it's very different. Assuming if that like Rema was not confident enough to put out a different sound, or like, how would I put it, he was not sure of his sound, you might get through for it. But that's why artists are always putting out the same sound, just to avoid getting through, something like that. That's why I feel like. You're
meant to leave a footprint, because have you listened to Toma Toma by Tiwa Savage and
Ruga? Yeah.
You can see that it's a different sound entirely.
It's a different sound, yeah, it's a different sound.
So what, this thing you're saying, there's lots of work to, I mean, it's your job, right?
It's your job. But that's why I'm saying that artists, there's a way artists are always perceived. You have to know how you're perceived before you put out anything like
that. Yes. Okay, so you've been mentioning Rema.
Rema, I always listen to his song. Rema is part of my inspiration too.
I was about to ask you that. So apart from Rema, who else is your
inspiration?
Yeah.
Omale is also my inspiration too.
Okay.
He's a big inspiration to me. I've always listened to all of Omale's songs.
Omale's songs is always giving, I don't know,
different vibe, depression.
Exactly. Either it's depression his songs is either in depression or it's sexually, or I don't know. I don't even know where
He's
to
a different
place
artist too. If you check both of Rema and Omale, they are different too. And also other artists that are in the industry. Rema and Omale stands out. That's why I like both of them. They are different artists.
What about Davido?
Davido. I'm not sure of Davido, but
But you know Davido give the hottest,
is an OG.
yeah,
Davido is a real OG.
Afrobeats,
He's
yeah.
He's a real OG.
Okay, so now let me come back to you.
Okay.
You know, personally, because of your kind of music, you made mention of you dropping an EP next month.
Not actually next month, but like an EP is coming for my fans that are out there. My EP is coming. I'm preparing everything for it.
So what's that song dedicated to? What are we expecting from that particular song?
Like it's an Afro R&B. Yeah.
Wow.
Afro R&B.
Two different genre of music.
I want to like blend both of them to create a different sound that people don't usually listen to. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, back
Yes.
to the sound thing.
Yes.
So, but is it possible, because you're saying an artist need to know what people know him for and continue with it?
For now, I'm still starting up. I'm still trying different sounds, but for now, I think that the Afro R&B has been resonating with me. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working hard on it, and that's what I'm planning on putting out.
What's the song generally emphasizing on? Is it love, school?
It's emphasizing on, how would I put it, black masculine. Like,
Okay.
it's emphasizing on African culture sometimes. It's emphasizing on also black beauty, something like that.
So generally Africa.
Yeah, Africa and black American fused together.
So no love thing, no
There's love to
depression
it.
thing.
There's love to it.
Walk us through it.
Like the sound is just generally about like how like maybe a African child listen who has influences, because I also have influences from I have influences and inspiration from other artists that are not from Africa too. So like for me, I have been listening to other artists that are from America and something like that. You get so those part of R&B that they are doing in America has also been an influence to me. So I want to also get some side of influence with my Afrobeats and mix it together. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that was an interesting one with you, but we have games to play with you. I hope you're ready. You're good with social media, right?
Yeah.
You're good with social media?
Yes.
So we're going to play social media abbreviation.
Okay.
So the first question is FAQ. What's the full meaning of FAQ?
FAQ. Frequently asked question.
I think I gave you a simple one, Abi. No problem. Okay, let me think of another one. OOTD.
OOTD.
Yeah.
OOTD. I'm not sure. I don't know that one.
Think.
I don't know. OOTD. What was that? I don't know. I don't think I've heard of it.
Outfit of the day.
Okay,
That's
outfit of the day.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the full meaning. Okay, so the last one.
Okay.
TTYL.
TTYL. And I'm not sure, and I'm free. I'm
Talk
sorry
to you
that.
later.
Talk to you later. Oh.
Okay, let me give you another one.
Good. I'm very bad at this. So.
DIY.
DIY. DIY. Do it yourself.
It seems you love Facebook. What's your favorite social media?
Twitter.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah.
So let's play spell the word backward. Just words backward. I'll be giving you just simple words.
Spell the word backwards. Okay.
So the first word is live, like to go live.
Live. I should spell it backwards. EVIL.
High five. You got that. So the last one, spell God backward.
God. DOG. God.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Cheta Maduka, for joining me on set today. I had so much fun with
Thank you so much. I'm very glad to be here.
It's okay. This is where we draw the curtain for today. Join us same time tomorrow on Signature TV. Follow us on all our social media platforms, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I remain your baby girl, Queen It Wokonta. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.